Assalamualaikum. My name is Ni Nurlaili binti Ni Abdul Aziz. My number matric is 1191403. My title for IAW is The Leadership of Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi. Okay, first problem statement. The various problems that have plagued the country lately have caused the people to blame each other. The existing leadership must work to address the problems that often arise, such as issues of unity, human rights, education, health, and most importantly, address corruption that can bring down society. Second, civilization is now increasingly challenging and in part has destroyed the reality of humanity. The glory of world civilizations pioneered by Muslims a long time ago must be returned to Muslims. A clear understanding of Salahuddin's leadership can serve as a model of actual jihad and can be applied in the context of today's life to fight for Islam and not be a tyrannical leader and take away the rights of others. Okay, next research question. First, what is the biography of Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi? Second, what is the leadership characteristics of Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi? Third, what the difference between the leadership of Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi and the current leadership? Okay, next research objective. First, to identify the biography of Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi. Second, to identify the leadership characteristics of Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi. Third, to identify the differences between the leadership of Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi and the current leadership. Okay, next, biography of Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi. Okay, first his life. Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi's real name is Yusuf bin Najmuddin Ayyub. Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi was born in Arkid, Iraq in the year 522 Hijrah. His mother was named Monsoon and his father was named Ayyub Najmuddin. Salahuddin died on Wednesday on 27 Safar 589 Hijrah at the age of 57 years old. Okay, second, his education. Salahuddin was educated by his family so well until he was able to memorize the Quran at the age of 10. Salahuddin has mastered the knowledge of heroism and leadership, the science of war, the martial art of archery, horseback riding, and so on since he was a child. He also studied religious knowledge such as Tafsir al-Quran, Aqidah, Fiqh, Sharia ilmu hadith, and memorized Arabic poetry. He received his education for 10 years in Damascus. Okay, third, career development. After his uncle died, Salahuddin became the Prime Minister of Egypt. He also took over most of the duties of Fatimid Caliph. In 1175, Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi was appointed King of Egypt. He used the title of Sultan Al-Malikun Nasir. Next, the leadership characteristics of Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi. Among the characteristics of Salahuddin's leadership are: he trusts in Allah, he not obsessed with money and positions, he was a pious and religious leader, he tolerant and virtuous, he economic planner and leader, he loved the field of knowledge, he was a generous man and gave much alms. He always discusses to subordinates. Next, the difference between Salahuddin's leadership and the current of leadership. First, the weakness of Muslims leaders today is the inability to communicate and interact with other Muslims. It gives a bad impact to the people so that they quarrel with each other and fail to solve the problems that exist among the people. They argue with each other of many things. Second, many world leaders have fallen because of corruption. They were punished by the rule of law. Their political careers were destroyed and the people were insulted. Next, contribution of Salahuddin al-Ayyubi. First, contribution in the field of politics. For example, after being appointed leader of Egypt, Salahuddin reorganizing the military. Second, contributions in the social field. And third, contributions in the field of economics. In conclusion, history does not come with anything new. It will just keep repeating with different characters, places, and times. Through the study of Salahuddin, here it can be concluded that he is a person who should be a role model for young people today. Taking lesson from Salahuddin and the liberation of Baitul Maqdis is a must for Muslims to uphold the glory of the religion we have always dreamed of. From Salahuddin, we learn that the most important jihad that must be done before advancing of the battlefield is to first destroy the enemy within each of us, because there is a fortress that must be destroyed before destroying the enemy's